welcome to Miss Martin Muses. Welcome to Miss Martin Muses, where we have some madness. We always have madness here. Well, the newest madness is the season 2 trailer to the Rings of Prime, the Rings of Power, everything but the Lord of the Rings. They made the announcement that it was going to be coming, dropping. I think it was yesterday. I don't know. I've just been waiting for it like I've been waiting for a train crash to hit me. But I decided, you know what the hey, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go live and we're going to talk about it. What is Salty Traveling Sea? Says absolute joke. Yeah. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows filters. Yes. Oh my gosh. We're going to talk about this. Actually, let's jump right into it without further ado. We are going to have a look. 1% more book accurate. Yes, there is actually one part Salty Traveling that I really liked, but I think I'm not supposed to like it. And by the way, I'm always a little bit insecure about my sound, always tell me. So let's just get this going. For one thing, I couldn't see a darn thing. I tried to maybe bring up the light on this, but I just couldn't even then make it look any good. Oh, what a mess. Oh, what a mess. All right. Ooh, here we go. Thank you. More. We are having more. I mean, the good thing about the Rings of Prime is that I have been able to practice trilling my R's. It's very good to do that as a classical singer. You need to make sure that you say your R's correctly. And when you're doing, especially in a foreign language, you need to really trill them correctly. So we've got some Mordor. All right. Did you see the different Spider-Man outfits? We're going to get there. I couldn't believe it. I can't believe they made the biggest mistakes of the other seasons or other season. Okay, here we go. And evil. You see, this is where a kindergarten catechism class would laugh me out of the room if I tried to start expounding like this. But yes, there's an evil. You tell me an evil. What am I going to do with all this evil? Yay, we have a dog here. Woof, 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 woof. Hello, some hugs, everyone. We love everyone here at Miss Martin Muses. So we have an evil. Actually, let me go completely full screen. Here we are. Glad you're here to tell us these things. Ancient and powerful. Okay. The hero of this show is before you all. Give me Sauron over these people any day. And this is what makes the Rings of Prime, shout out to European lore for the Rings of Prime reference. This is what makes the Rings of Prime so pathetic. Because Tolkien was able to show a clear delineation between good and evil. And that even though Sauron, when he was in the form of Anatar, was able to deceive some of the people of Numenor, he still, especially in his narration writing, was able to show good versus evil. We're not supposed to think the good people are evil. I mean, the good people, so-called good people on the show, are demons, and Sauron's the good guy, and evil more idiot-like, ancient and meh. Wait, not ancient, modern and meh. Yeah, except for Sauron, he's the hero. We love Sauron. We love this Sauron. I miss Martin Muses, and you just wait. You just wait till the end. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. Has returned. Sorry. Okay. So, an evil, ancient, and powerful has returned. Now, here we have the Scottish dwarf. Good actor. Had a lot of charisma and a lot of chemistry with not Elrond, but, poor guy. Salty Traveling Sea says, I hope there is a lot of representation of your actual narrative. Yeah. Well, from what I'm seeing, I'm not sure we're getting any narrative. We didn't really get any narrative in the first season either. Here we go. We have some mush. because everything was so dark, I feel like I'm just sitting around trying to discern what I am seeing. Probably orcs being birthed out of the ground moment here. Elrond is a beta Finboy again. I know it's well, not Elrond. He was great as young Ned Stark. He needs to go back to the Tower of Joy. There she is, Galadriel. Or not Galadriel, who very helpfully tells us, prepare yourselves. Oh, yes, lady, we're preparing ourselves. It hurts quite a lot. Pretty hair, though. Look how she's kind of braided. At least she did some prettier hair there. I think that's... Oh, hell, I don't know who that is. There's no point in trying to figure out who anybody is because most of these characters are made up. Another shot. Let's see. We have someone to the left. Hey, is that an Asian elf? We have an Asian elf in the house. Not sure who this guy is on the right. There he is, not Elrond. Give this boy some hair. My goodness. Good actor, bad place. Maybe they're getting the steady work that they need. And the actors are going to come out okay from this. They're good actors. Good actors being given an impossible task. And as one actor told me once, the best role that I have is the role I have. Can get a better look at not Elrond. Did he get a perm? They're all looking like, oh no, something's coming to get us. Help us, precious, help us. Frankly, I wouldn't mind if Gollum popped up in the middle of this, though he wouldn't because wrong timeline. However, we know these people don't give a rat's rear end about timeline. Hands. Hands, I tell you. I think this is supposed to be that chick from Numenor. Rather, Numenor. Okay, I'm not going to do that anymore because it is so annoying. She's showing us her hands and her recent manicure. Look at this. Wonder if it's gel. 4 guaranteed seasons per contract. Good money. Gets the kid through college. Gallard looks like trans legless. Yeah, she just doesn't look good. And she's pretty. I've seen her before. This is a pretty woman. Nomorian woman. Yeah, the Tempest girl. There is a tempest in me. Well, Galadriel said that to her, didn't she? Why show her hands? Why not show the rest of her? I don't know. Like, look, hands. Look, manicure. He worms his way inside your mind. See, this is where they do faux Tolkien dialogue. Like Wormtongue was like, oh, worms. So we're gonna sound profound if we go. He worms his way inside your mind. Well, no, if you saw season 1, he worms his ways in other ways because that man is fine. The actor who plays Sauron, and Sauron in every scene, is good to look at. That's why you call her Tempest Girl. Okay, thank you. Tons of setup shots, says Salty Traveling Sea, and iconography stolen from Jackson Films throughout. Yes, which is kind of silly and ridiculous. Peter Jackson's films stand alone as great cinema. But it's not The Lord of the Rings. Moreover, they seem to be showing and emphasizing the weakest parts of Peter Jackson's trilogy. For example, silly elf stuff, which Salty Traveling referred to earlier. And Wormtown. We've got a worm. We've got a worm in the house. And that makes us profound. They have a complete misunderstanding of what made Tolkien's writing amazing. Want some more details on that, check out some of the book streams that we did where we went chapter by chapter through, or the Faramir in the books, Bor in the books ones we've done recently as well. Oh, and the rest of them are they doing this on purpose? That sounds so dirty. He worms his way inside your mind, and the rest of him slithers in. You all knowing my crush on Sauron, I'm trying to figure out why this is a bad thing. So he's a worm. Honest God. They're doing Harry Potter Dark Forest BS. That's what that. Thank you. Okay, now I see what your reference was. Are they sharing sets? No, different studio. Or is it the same studio? No, it's a different studio. It's Amazon. See, the rights are so messed up with all this. But yes, look how profound we are. He worms his way inside your mind, and the rest of him slithers in. Remember, because worm tongue? Remember worm? Haha, we're going to say worm, and that'll make people think of the Two Towers, and then they're going to want to watch this. Oh, they're walking with not pitchforks, rather. That's us pitchforking, going and hating humanity. Torches. Wait, those are orcs? It's so dark I can't say. I think they are orcs. But I thought they hated fire, but I guess they don't hate fire in this version. Oh, whoops. That's my alarm telling me to wake up. But guess what? I'm already awake. There's the guy from Downton Abbey. This actor is so cool and so suave. But here's the deal. He needs to be in a tuxedo in a British garden with a martini in his hand. That's what this guy needs. So this is, I can't even use him. I can't even say his name, so I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say Downton Abbey man. Collecting a paycheck, good on you. Looking at something like, ew, something's happening, oh dear me. Tell Jeeves to bring me another cocktail. And in thank you, Captain Obvious. I think he's been here. I think he's been here among us all along. You think? Now we're doing Dora the Explorer. Do you see Swipey? Can you tell me where Swipey is? Swipey no swiping. Salty Traveling says, this stuff all stolen from other movies. Jackson's Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Clash of the Titans. It's like Zack Snyder, only dumber somehow. Yeah. With an amazing set of actors in the wrong place. They're all good actors for the most part. I think they're doing the best they can. Ha ha ha. Oh, yeah. I told you I was going to get here. He's been here all along. Now, this look of Sauron. Oh, heck yes. I believe they're going to try to do a little bit of the Anatar Sauron, which will be a disaster as well, except for the fact that I can look at this man. Very briefly, my first glance was, yay, Celeborn's going to show up. But no. Turns out that was also a leak or a fake leak or a quote-unquote fake leak. We don't know if they've changed their minds, but isn't it interesting that they're making Sauron look the way Celeborn's supposed to look? The true husband of Galadriel. the true partner of Galadriel. Everything that's beautiful about the works of Tolkien, about the Lord of the Rings, about his characters, about his legendarium is being perverted. On the other hand, he looks fine. If they'd have called this Sauron the Hero, that would have been maybe an accurate title for this series. The CGI is atrocious. Oh, yeah. Jason Stahl, hello. I'm just kidding here. How bad is it? Well, objectively speaking, as long as you just look at Sauron. Okay, if you're a straight woman, if you look at Sauron, it's amazing. Anything else, no. Sauron's hot. Everyone else sucks. I'm just now getting here. How bad is it? Who's that? Yes, that's the CGI. Don't you think they would do better with the CGI? Even when you're on a budget, you can tweak CGI to make it look good. I don't know. If I had their budget, I'd go to town on something like this. Well, frankly, I wouldn't begin to make it at all because the second it's, hey, we don't have the rights, I would have run away with my hair on fire. Oh, I can write the novel Tolkien never did. And meanwhile, while I'm at it, I'm going to write the opera Mozart never wrote. I'm going to write the symphony that Beethoven never wrote. For crying out loud. I'm going to make the statue Michelangelo never statued. Thirsty Miss Martin. That's right. Hey, you got to see the positive as well as the negative. I have said previously, there's something wrong with their vision when the satanic character is the only likable and cool and good looking character in the whole thing. I said before, these are good looking actors. They have uglified everybody except for the villain. Ooh, look, he's smiling. He's like, yeah, you all suck. On August 29th, isn't that interesting? What could possibly be the reason why they would want to do something on August 29th? Like, wait till August 29th and then boom, suddenly arrive. Well, guess what? My degree is in music and history, but guess what else? I have a calculator. I can do math. House of the Dragon premieres on June 16th. It has 8 episodes, I believe, maybe 9. Do the math. So they're like, oh, last time it sucked because we were opposite House of the Dragon. This way, everyone, when they're done with House of the Dragon, they're just going to come watch us. Well, they're partially right. All the people that will hate watch will do so. Yes, you got it. Why do these people turn us all into Dora the Explorer? That's not how Anatar should appear in the show. No. I said Anatar-like because I don't think they have the rights to any of that. Yeah, because Anatar's supposed to be this other kind of otherworldly angelic being, all that good stuff, the giver of gifts. But this is the closest maybe they'll get to it. Gosh, what a mess. He is cute, though. That's all bad Rubu and its acolytes know how to do. Amazon learned nothing from that other than to steal iconography from other movies. Okay. So on August 29th, what's on August 29th? This. Horses and cloaks. Who's the cloakish person? Hey, it's Galadriel. Looking angry as usual. That's the other thing that came out of season 1. They gave all the women of the world of a certain age another euphemism for that time of month. Good actress, beautiful actress. I really hope that maybe this propels her into the household name that might allow her to get some decent work. I have no idea what this is. Maybe I could Google it and figure it out. It looks like it's underwater, maybe? Like a mermaid that got her stash, if you know what I mean? Floating slave? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Help me. Yes, Jason Stahl says they don't have the rights to Anatar since he's not mentioned in the appendices, which Amazon blah 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 bought for $250 million. Mhm. Yeah. So Anatar like 10-1, it's Galadriel's wraith form. Oh. Perhaps. I guess the only reason why I'm not so sure, because if you look at the hair and the face, I'm not entirely sure that we have a Caucasian woman that we are looking at. That they're underwater. Oh, I think I know, because wait a second. Oh, later, there's a scene of an underwater monster. So yeah, they're like, must have underwater monsters. Add the Phantom Menace to your list of things they're stealing from Salty. Galadriel's yelling. Yeah, no. I think I know what this is referring to. Allegedly, she will be captured by the orcs, so she's probably seeing them doing something awful. And she's going like, no. Three rings for the Elven Kings. Another complete copy from the Fellowship of the Ring, that opening scene. Oh my gosh. Peter Jackson's movies are not the Lord of the Rings. They are his adaptation, cinematic view of the Lord of the Rings. They keep saying, we're going by the books. No, you're not. First of all, in many ways, you don't have the rights, but you're just copying from a movie. Unless they're trying to tie it in so it looks enough like the Peter Jackson's movies, then everyone's going to go see it. Ooh, Baldo T is here. Oh, don't, Hound. This is awful. I hope that's not Ulmo or some representation of that Valar. Oh dear. It could be Muriel as Numenor is sunk. Maybe, but technically they're not even supposed to have that happen. Not that they know anything about a timeline. There are 6 rings there. Oh, you're right. Look at the extra rings. And that's supposed to be Celebrimbor. He's like, I got more than you. For the garden party later at Downton Abbey, why does Gil-galad have all of the blade? Or is it Gil-galad? Oh, Gil-galad. Yeah. Celebrimbor. He eventually gets the one that he gives to Galadriel. Another thing they kind of mess up. Well, Gil-galad is kind of fabulous. He looks like Gil-galad, sort of, mostly. He's the only one that really looks like an elf. He's a show-off. I'm excited about this trailer. Yes. Continuing. Oops. We have a forest. Pretty trees, pretty leaves. It's really obvious that that is a painting. It doesn't even look like a real forest. Something I come up with my little AI app. We have another ring. Is this one of the dwarven rings? Gosh darn it, though. Come on, design department. That looks like those things that kids get when they get those rings and it's a big candy on the top of it. I made the mistake when the first trailer came out for first season of trying to make sense of anything. That was before they announced Oh, by the way, we don't have the rights to it, so I'm not even going to try to speculate. But we have a ring in the house. Jason Stahl says, "I just want to know where Kieran the shipwright is. Who's supposed to get Naria? Yeah, well, damn, why would they do that? Just like Bob Ross will say, pretty trash." At least the dwarves look like dwarves. At least this one does. Here it is. Here it is. When I first saw this, as it was going by real fast, I thought, they're going to have the friggin' ring race already? But no, precious. This is none other than Super Elf. The weakest parts of the Return of the King and the Two Towers, besides my Faramir bit, that's a whole other story, were the silly additions of Legolas doing very impossible things. Okay, we all know the one from the Two Towers was because they messed up a shot and they tried to fix it. But in the Return of the King, Super Legolas that made his appearance, and gosh, it went on overdrive for The Hobbit. Terrible, terrible. The worst parts of the films they are making a staple in the films. So yes, Super Legolas, Super not Legolas, Super Elf is going to flip through the air, and his superpower is to get a fade in the middle of nowhere. That is the kid, the made-up kid. Some people speculate maybe he's supposed to be one of the Nazgul eventually. I don't know. But apparently, Elf Guy is with him, protecting him. I didn't see the chick at all in the trailer. Jason Stahl, oh wait, we already said that. Nice backflip, though. Numenor! No, wait. Wait a second. Is that supposed to be Gondor? Or Numenor? Wait, because it has the... Holy crap. Where Denethor did his Olympic run while being set on fire thing. But no, I think it is supposed to be Numenor. They're like, oh yeah, all places in Gondor have one of those. Yeah, it's not because it didn't have the circle thing. Just trying to make it like the movies. Oh no, we're doing the books, except when we're not. Okay, so we have Numenor. And a bird. An eagle. Oh my gosh, are they? My first thought was they brought a dragon. The Khaleesi is here. Oh wait, the Khaleesi is here. This is ripoff of the whole dragon lady shot from episode 8. No, episode 6 of season 8 from Game of Thrones. Farazan, the evil white man. Evil eagle man bad. Oh gosh. Oh shoot. So look at that shot. Oh look, he's crying. I don't know why. And I don't know why I should care. Hey, nothing against the kid. I'm sure the kid's a good kid. Isildur, who probably will also turn out to be the hero of all of this because everyone else is a mess. Thank goodness, though, his sister Hermione wasn't here. Maybe that's Osgiliath. No, I think it's supposed to be Numenor. I think they have this idea that everyone's architecture is the same. Jason Stahl, why does it appear that the eagle is Oh, don't even get me. Because they're evil. All of them are evil. Attack! Attack! Is this a member thing? Like, remember when the battle in Return of the King and how great that was? The Battle of Pelennor Fields? Yay, let's do that and mix it with Helm's Deep. Is this the new actor playing Adar because Uncle Benjen got the heck out of Dodge? I think it might be. It's Gandalf! Because apparently all Gandalf knows how to do is take a staff and hit the ground. Remember that, kids? Why, yes, he did. Apparently showing his power. No sign of Frodo. Or Froda. I forget what her name is. Dory, Lori. Dora the Explorer. I told you they were all from cartoons. Some dude doing an arabesque. Well done. Or maybe it's a chick. I don't know. Hey, I have a bow and arrow. I think this is supposed to be Galadriel. Boom! We have fire. I think I figured this out. When Galadriel is being kidnapped and held captive by not Uncle Benjen anymore, she escapes and blows some orcs up by shooting her arrow. Maybe that's it. Wow! Elrond got put in armor. Or not Elrond. He's really young Ned Stark. So we get to see him fight. Yay! Look, he's leading a charge. They all looked at the charge of the Rohirrim in Return the King. They said, people liked that. Let's do it in season 1 with Galadriel. Now we're going to do it with Elrond. Yeah. Doesn't even look like they have a lot of extras here. Couldn't they have CGI'd them in? Well, because that's what Peter Jackson did. He didn't have, obviously, all of those people. All of those people that were there. Some of them were CGI. The armor looks so bad. How can you make armor look bad? Well, apparently they can. They're trying to make it look like The Lord of the Rings, but probably copyright? I don't know. I don't know how that works. They can't make it look exactly like it. When I say The Lord of the Rings at times like these, I'm talking about the movies, obviously. It's got a little elfy kind of thing probably there. Not bad. The actor's also not very staturesome. Hugo Weaving's cool. We have jewelry again. Is this the Adar guy? Maybe. I don't know who these people are. Chains. He's looking at things over the fire. Because remember, Frodo held a ring over fire too. Oh, let's go back now. This is when everything is okay. Everything is all right. Season 2 will say that Rohirrim was inspired by this, whatever this is. Oh, yes, you're right. Yes, the Rings of Power will make the Return of the King look better. That's what all the rage bait people are going to be saying. But yes, not Celeborn. But we're going to try to make him look like Celeborn. No, it is Sauron. Dun, dun, dun. Looking fine, looking awesome, looking badass. And he's like, listen, people, I'll be your hero. I'll take all those SOBs out. My alternate universe version. So you can look at the Rings of Prime as a nice AU fan fiction where everyone is evil but Sauron and Sauron kills them all. That would be cool. I love, though, Captain Obvious. He is Sauron. Really? Oh, we didn't know. Gee whiz. More Numenor-y things. Probably a dream. Though wouldn't it be a pleasant surprise if they just decide, screw it. We don't like them either. Let's just kill off Numenor sooner. And here we go. Gotta make it look like the movies. Mordor or wait a second. Is that water around it? Maybe that's not Mordor. Who knows? Who cares? It doesn't make any sense. Reminder, the only thing that makes sense? Oh, yes. Is that it? Thank goodness. That is it, precious. And just about the amount of time I wanted to get this finished because I need a palate cleanser now. Ham says a way to make him into Sexy Rod. They have succeeded. It's the only character worth watching in this. It's ridiculous. They're deliberately keeping Celeborn out because they don't want him to overshadow Galadriel. If you're afraid of that, then you don't know Tolkien. For goodness sake. All right. So that's it. That's our little teaser trailer. Everything I was expecting except for Sexy Sauron at the end. Okay, that was 2 thumbs up. Just more ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Look, this is something cool. Look, remember Elf? Remember Legolas flipping through the air? Remember all these other things that don't make any sense? Okay, so here we are. So those of you that will be watching or might be watching in the replay, let me know in the comments what you think. Gosh, I don't even know if I'll even need to watch this show. I think I know exactly what's going to be happening. Every 5 seconds, it's like profound thought, slow dialogue, an exercise in futility. I think they should give it the subtitle, The Rings of Power Tax Write-Off at this point. Well, you all have a great day. Thank you for everyone that joined me to have a look. We had Jason Stahl, Baldo T, Hound 3000. We had Salty Traveling C, and some other people were popping in and out. Thank you for being here. Did I get everybody? I got Hound 3000. I got Jason Stahl. Thank you. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great day, and be certain to pick up the books that Tolkien wrote and live your life happily and in peace.